panya, panya, panya. I'm like, what is panya, panya? She toilet no MIE fe. Like the toilet was shiny. Me Jimmy me Jimmy pan. Brofo kwa. I'm like, brofo. Me team brofo. Now let's talk about some in charges. Hey, in charge. Our boss is here.
Sandie's Joyful Space. Subscribe.
Hello blessed, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sandra and this is Sandie's Joyful Space. You are welcome once again. Today I'll be filming the long overdue video. Like this video is long overdue. Like you said you know it's a long overdue video. Even me, I know. Yeah, I don't know why it took me this long to film my clinical experience. There's really no reason, no major reason about it. Today we're talking about all about my experience as a student nurse, my clinical experience, like the hospital setting. Yeah, the other one is all about the school setting. Please, if you are new on this channel or you have been watching me but one way or the other, one thing or the other, you have not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Like please just click on that subscribe button and you see it on the screen right now, and hit the notification bell. You see that bell, click all green so that anytime I post any new video like this, background in fact you'll be the first to know. Nobody will come and tell you. It is you by yourself with your eyes. You will know, you will see, you will hear with your ears. There is a new video like on Sandie's Joyful Space. So please do hit that subscribe button, because on this channel, hey, there is no dull moment. Yes, we dey gist, we dey talk, we dey laugh. In fact, a lot of things go on here. Vlogs, motherhood, my Ghana experience, in fact, it is too much. Anyway, yeah, let's dive right into today's video. Finally we're in nursing school. I was so excited. I was like over the moon. Finally I'm wearing my nursing uniform. Like the journey has actually started. I cannot wait to get to the hospital settings and start working, start practicing what I've been taught in class, start learning new things. Just get on the field. Just get on the field. Like my body was doing me, Sunday, it's time. Like you gotta move. Then proper time for our first clinic class. What are you telling me? Hey, I was so excited. I woke up very early. I could not even sleep. Oh, my body was itching. I got there like more than 40 minutes before the time we actually to resume work, like very early. It was in the morning. Even the night nurses were still around. Like the morning nurses, nobody had come at that time. And when they saw me, they're like, sister, like how far? I told them, I'm here for my clinicals and from so and so school. This is my first day, like that. They were like, okay, wait for your colleagues. Like when you are there, then you can now come to us. I was like, okay. So I was just looking around the world and just getting a hang of things as I was just going around, excited and in all my bubbles. Then this woman just called me. She was wearing a uniform. Was it blue or so? I can't really remember the color actually. At that time, because it was my first clinicals and coming from a different country, I'm not so yet good with the the rankings, because before we came for clinicals they told us that you have to respect your seniors, your in charges, those that are ahead of you, So when she called me, and she was kind of like a middle-aged woman, and she was like, oh, are you new? I've not seen your face before. I'm like, oh, I'm new, this is my first day. Like you can see all the excitement with all the hey, I am here to work, hey, me pay Juma, I am here, hey. And the woman was like, oh, okay, is this your first clinicals? I'm like, oh yeah, this is my first clinical, this is my first day. Hey, you can just tell that this one at JJC. Like it was written all over me that Johnny just come now, you be where JJC. I was like, okay, hey. I was like, oh, I've not seen your face before. So you'll be on this ward. I'm like, yes, I've been assigned to this ward. And just like, oh, okay. And you know what? Where are your colleagues? I'm like, I have not seen any one of them yet. I think they are still coming. I was like, you know what you will do now? You have to do some work right now. I'm like, work can start like that. Like I am ready. If let me prepare my what are we here for? But like, hey, this is one of the patients, bathroom and toilet. You just wash it, like make sure it is very clean, just like clean it and all that. I'm like, like I don't wait. you know, they already told us you have to like respect your seniors, and I really don't know our rank. I really don't know. In fact, I don't know if I was just plain stupid or overexcited. I don't know what was wrong with me. But for me, from a boarding school, like at high school, I'm used to this, you know, respect your seniors, seniority stuff. They can even send you on errands and everything. So like that kind of like, you know, drew me back a bit. I'm kind of okay, but this is not boarding school. I thought I'll be dealing with patients directly, you know, and not actually like doing toilet. Anyway, you know, I am ready to work. I told you before, I am so excited. So when she said it, I was a bit shocked, and I was like, you mean the patient toilet? She was like, I'm like, okay. So when I got there, I saw that the cleaning tools were there. So I just like, you know, with excitement. In fact, initially I was not happy, but later I was like, forget that thing. We are wearing nursing uniform. We are here. We will respect the senior. We do anything. Come and see me cleaning the toilet and shining my teeth. I'm praising God. Hey, Baba, you do well. You do well. You do well. You do well. Baba, you do well. I was praising God though. Finally, I'm wearing the nursing uniform. Finally, I'm studying my dream course. I don't want to know if it is toilet we want to use to start, but not to worry. We are studying our dream course. So you know what? We are here together. Hey. I was just busy cleaning. Me chichi toilet no my like the toilet was shiny. Everywhere was looking you know, very neatly done. And when I finished, you know, I was very excited. I've done the work. I finished the work. I didn't even see the woman that sent me the errand again. To even tell her that I finished, so that I can even say thank you, or you can even say you did well. Anyway, I just left it by the way. So that day passed, and as time goes on, I begin to see that okay, these people who wear this uniform, I never see them like working with us. Actually, they are like, you know, always, you know, cleaning, like when things spill on the floor or something. And I begin to put two or two together. I'm like, so these are the oddlies, like the cleaners. Like, so that woman I saw on the first day, she was like, you know, part of the oddlies, the cleaners. Hey, oh, but get me, so they got me like this. Me Jimmy, me Jimmy pan. I'm a big fool. This oddly just gets me like this. Anyway, the thing pay me. Let me not lie. Pay me. I was even ashamed to say it at the beginning. I didn't even want to share it with anybody. Like the shame was too much. How can I go and say it? Like, where will I start from? At that point, I don't know. Maybe it was the over, you know, excitement. I didn't think well. Anyway, when I'm talking about it now, I just like, you know, laugh over it. It's kind of like not funny, but a bit funny. It still kind of gets me. But anyway, it is what it is. I did it. It's past. Yeah. But there was one challenge, like I was actually like getting a lot, which was the language. Hey, most of the patients want to converse with you in Chi, and when I approach them and I'm like speaking in English, they're like, Auntie Chi. I'm like, Debbie. They're like, you don't understand Chi. I'm like, no, I don't understand Chi. They're like, brofo kwa. I'm like, brofo. Me tea brofo. They don't understand English. They don't understand English. So how do we now flow? Like, me tea brofo. So how do we flow? Then they will now ask me, like, I don't get you. Like, I don't get you. Like, what did you say? Because at that time, I literally like understand zero Chi. Like, when they're like asking me these questions, I'm like, I just told you I don't understand Chi, and you are still asking me questions in Chi. So how can I answer you? Like, it just gets me so confused. I just be looking at them like, Maminess, hey, minty brofo. They will be insisting that they don't understand English. So they are like practically like telling you that, okay, you have no option but to understand Chi. Like, you don't have an option. Some of them will try to, you know, speak English with you. They will try to, you know, flow along with you in English. It's actually more common with like the older patients. They are like, you know, very adamant. No, it's Chi. They don't understand English. It has to be Chi. In fact, I think that was one thing that started, you know, motivating me, you know, pushing me to start opening my ears to the language, because each time I'm in the ward and I want to like, you know, converse with the patient, or like, you know, tell them something, or they want to ask me something. It's a hassle, it's a struggle. In fact, it was a day that were not like a lot in the ward, and like, you know, almost all of them like stepped out. I think I was the only one in the ward like at that moment, just for like maybe some short amount of time, and the patient just walked up to me, or like, you know, just speaking truth to me. I was just looking at her like this. I don't understand. She was like, panya, panya, panya. I'm like, what is panya, panya? Injection. Or like, panya, injection, no, injection, no. I'm like, I have to, you know, take her folder, check if she is due for any medication. That's where I saw that she was due to take an injection at about that time. And I think one of the nurses have mentioned it to her that, okay, you have to take a certain injection at this time, maybe remind us. So she was coming to remind me, but I was lost. So when she was just doing, you know, panya, 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 I just put two or two together. I'm like, okay, injection, 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 no, injection, no. So that was how I was like, you know, able to now, you know, check her folder, see at the time she was supposed to take it and administer it. But it was a struggle. It was a real struggle. Now let's talk about some in charges. Hey, when you go for clinicals, you know, that first day we will come together, all the student nurses from different schools, you know, that have been assigned to that ward. We will now bring our letters, they will look at it, they will read it. On that day when they are doing all this, you know, when they see my name, they just detect that, okay, this is not a Ghanaian, like she's not Ghanaian. Where are you from? I'm like, oh, I'm from Nigeria. They're like, okay. How long have you been in Ghana? I'm like, oh, for 2 years now. Oh, 2 years. Okay. Do you speak Chi? Like, unti Chi? I'm like, oh, kakra kakra. You would think that that's where the question want to end. Like, they finish asking. Say, like, more is coming. Like, more they come. Like, why do you come to Ghana? Like, why do you come here? I'm like, I actually came here to study, like, you know, to go to school. Yeah. They're like, we left all the way from Nigeria to come here to go to nursing school. There's no nursing school in Nigeria. I'm like, hey. We have nursing schools in Nigeria, like we actually do, but I decided to school in Ghana. Then they will now start giving you the preaching of the day. Hey, at this point in time, all the other student nurses will not be looking at you, like all focus on you. Everybody will not think I'm looking at you. Like we were at the center of discussion that morning. Hey, then the preaching will now start. You Nigerians, you are coming here a lot too. Everywhere Nigerians, we're just all over Ghana. Ghana is small. I don't like accommodate all of us. So like a lot of Nigerians are just coming here to school to do things. Like they will not be preaching about how Nigerians are coming to overpopulate Ghana. Anyway, I can't do anything about that. I'll just be looking like this. What do you want me to say? I cannot say anything. She's not my mate by age or by rank. So you have to, you know, femme, keep quiet. Yeah. They'll just be looking, and after that they'll just dismiss us, and that is it. And when you're not doing your clinicals and not meeting other nurses, they will not be asking you questions like, why are you studying here? I understand that when you meet a foreigner, you want to, like, you know, have a conversation, know why they choose your country and all that. It's nice, it's fun, it's okay. I'm not against that, it's cool. But when you are not like making it look like why are you here? Like, actually, why are you here? It kind of feels somehow like, you know, answering those questions sometimes. And sometimes you meet some lovely in charge, like, you know, you just go to some ward and working with the nurses, the in charges, you look like you guys are family. Like, it will just be so cool. In fact, when you are leaving the ward, then you'll be feeling it in your heart that, hey, Charlie, I know that we miss this ward. Even when you go to another ward, you'll be visiting them. Another thing that's very common during clinicals, you know, we are doing our clinicals, different student nurses from different, you know, schools, we just, you'll meet them there, guys will just, like, you know, mix up and all that. Hey, when it is time to close, what time you ask yourself some questions. There are some questions you ask yourself. Hey, when it's approaching like time for us to close, then you will see those student nurses from other schools that hey, their schools have buses that's coming to pick them up and drop them. Hey, they will not tell you, in charge, our bus is here. Oh, you don't have bus. Who's coming to pick you up? Hey, these people, they do that thing well. I know it's not their fault. Yeah, their boss is there, they have to go. But you know, you that don't have bus, the thing will tie you in one place. It will look as if you should go and buy the bus for your school, like, or you should just invent one bus right now that will come and pick all of you from your school. The in charge will say, oh, okay, you can go. Sometimes just like 1:30 or even after. I know as students, oh, the two will be doing us. Well, our school don't have boss now. Don't get me wrong. It's not like you don't enjoy your job, you don't want to be there, you don't want to like, you know, do your job or something. But at least like you have been working since morning and all that, and like kind of like tired. So when you get a chance to like, you know, go home maybe 30 minutes earlier. Charlie, the thing be no bad though. Like it's not bad. Yeah. Sometimes you have to understand that okay, there are lots of work because you deal with human life. You can't say, oh, it's 2 o'clock, I have to go because there's a patient that needs care. So at that situation to you, please, it is what it is. You have to stay there. So that is it. Like our boss is here. Oh, Charlie. Another experience I had that was like, you know, wow, this is kind of one of my most scary moments. So at this particular clinic, as you know, I was to work in the theater. Something happened this particular day. We're doing a CS for this patient, and after the CS, everything was like, you know, successful, and the patient had been taken to the recovery area. So we are like, you know, just cleaning the place, just, you know, arranging the whole place, preparing for the next operation that we had. So me, I just like, oh, I can do it, I know it. But just, you know, packing the instruments and all that. Actually, yes, I've been like, you know, doing that before, disinfecting instruments, watching, packing, clearing, you know, arranging. I've been doing it before. But one thing I've never done before was to remove the surgical blade from the scalpel. Like, I've never done that before. So when I wanted to remove it, I was struggling to remove the surgical blade. So I was just like, you know, trying to remove it. It's very sharp, like using a forceps to, you know, struggle and, you know, pull it out. I was just struggling. I was, instead of me to just ask someone. So I was there struggling. And the next thing, the surgical blade broke into 2 and it gave me a deep, oh gosh, a very deep cut. So it just went like deep everywhere, just bloody. Guys, I was not thinking about the pain. I was not thinking about me cutting my hand. It was very painful because the blade was very sharp. The cut was deep. Hey, but that was not my worry. My worry was, hey, the surgical blade had been used for a patient. I didn't really like, you know, go into her folder to like check all her health status, check this, check that. So I did not even like know. So at that point I was like, okay, what if this patient is this? What if this patient has this? What if this patient has this? Like, what have I been exposed to? I was just so worried, and immediately I just burst into tears. Like, at first they all thought I was crying because of the pain, but yeah, it was painful, but that was not the thing in my mind. I was just thinking like, okay, what have I been exposed to? Then the nurses around just quickly came. They were like, oh, Sandie, what happened? They just quickly helped me to, you know, clean the hand, you know, dress it, and like, you know, do all that stuff. And while they were doing this, I was just shaking, and I just asked one of the nurses, please, can I know like the HIV status of the patient? This. I was just like counting the things like I want to know, and I was practically shaking. And then she just held me and said, calm down. Like, she actually saw that I was shaking and just like, calm down, it's fine. I'm going to take her folder right now and I will check everything and I will tell you. The in charge came, they were calming me down. They were all just so nice, so sweet. Like, they were taking so long to come and tell me like, okay, this is this. I was like, how many minutes does it take to just open a folder, check this? Like, how long? I was waiting. And when the nurse came back, she was like, she's negative, like everything is fine. Guys, I breathed down. I was so happy. But they were like, nevertheless, I should do an HIV test like immediately. Then 3 months later, like, and after every 3 months, like 2 times, just to be sure that okay, it's clear and like everything is okay. And that was actually what I did. And like, I was fine and I was so excited. Like, guys, I was just so excited. Let me tell you, nursing is fun, interesting, hard work, like all the emotions, you feel it in nursing. And sometimes too, it's overwhelming. And sometimes too, you go through some situation, you're like, God, just like see me through this one, like see me through this one. And that was that moment for me. And I thank God that like you guys, it ended like well, like at the end of the day, like nothing happened. But since that day, I learned my lesson. Like I learned it and I learned it well. Whenever I'm struggling with something, be it not even only in the hospital, even outside the hospital, I quickly just ask someone around like, please, how do you do that? Because I already I learned, you guys. That is it on my, you know, clinical experience in Ghana, like, you know, in the hospital and all that. But that's not all. I'll be doing another video. I'll be talking about, you know, my experience in Ankafo. Like, I went to the Kakun Park for the first time. Hey, you guys. please watch out for that video. A story on its own, like it's a gist on its own. I've watched to this point. Thank you. And if the first time coming across my face across this channel, I say you are welcome. Please do not forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell beside it, so that you'll be notified whenever I post any new video. And to my returning subscribers, what we for dance, my blessed people, my blessed people, my blessed people, my blessed people. Thank you for always coming to watch your girl. Thank you for your love, your support. I do not take you all for granted. See you all in my next video. Bye.